What's up, scrappy peeps? It's Del from Inkie Quill, and I'm here with a scrap stash Saturday video today where I use my scraps to make a layout. And guess what? I'm making a layout with absolutely no pattern paper. So these are bits of paper towel that are mopped up from projects. There's some colouring book pages. There's some bunny bitten painted paper. There's some, that text is from a Frankie magazine that I just saved because I hoard all paper sorts of every kind. So my challenge is to create a layout using no pattern paper at all. See what you can come up with. Look at your scraps and notebooks and all sorts of things in a different way. So all of this stuff actually came from my art journaling stash of bits and pieces. And I decided I wanted to do the text paper first just because I wanted a bit of a white border around that photo because it is quite a dark one. So this pic is of some of my besties and I. We went for breakfast one day. Yeah, pretty sure this is after breakfast one day, and it's in front of this cafe that had a cityscape in the background, so it looks like we're in a really fancy city, but we're not. We're at Long Jetty, and if you're a Central Coast person, you'll know that that's not the classiest city of places. It's about as far from a classy city as you can get, but it was a lovely breakfast. So here I'm adding that bit of painted paper that the bunnies have found and demolished, as they always do. Now, don't worry, the bunnies are fine. They often eat paper. They often eat things, and they're perfectly fine. And I found a tape roller. I'm having a bit of a mid-scrappy crisis. Should I purchase an ATG? Because my thing is, it's so much easier on videos to use a tape roller. So much easier. But they're just so expensive. So let me know, especially Aussie peeps, if you think buying an ATG is worth it, if where you get your refills from. I need some pros and cons drawn up for me because I just don't know, because it is driving me crazy to use the double-sided tape, even though it's very cheap. I get my double-sided tape. A lot of people ask from Spotlight. They come 3 in a packet for about $9, I do believe. I'm not sure how many meters per roll, but they last me a fair while. So I'm just adding this bit of paper towel, which has sopped up some beautiful messes from other projects. And I think the colouring book page is a really nice added touch. I coloured in a picture on a colouring book page and used it in an art journal over on, I don't know if did I film that one? But I did a similar one over on my second channel, Let's Get Inkie. But I left the leftover bit of colouring just because I liked it. Oh, now here, massive fail, massive. So I went to do some packaging technique. Turns out there's some blue left over on this piece of packaging. Yep. So now we have blue on our layout, but it's okay. I make it work. Frida, stop it. Frida is chewing my lights over at my desk because I'm not there. And because I'm filming a voiceover, she has been sleeping for the last hour. And of course I start talking and it's time for the bunnies to go crazy. They're just training me for next year when little baby comes along. She's being very suspicious over there. Anywho, I find that adding water to my basil marshmallow cardstock helps it kind of be a bit more floaty. But it will, if you're using other brands of cardstock like the American Crafts cardstock, it will soak in and won't do the same effect. You could use gesso to prepare your page first. Frida, my goodness. Frida's now behind my Rascog. Sorry for that vocal outburst. Frida is determined to destroy everything right now. I need to pause this. And I'm back. Frida's been reprimanded. and is now no longer eating the things. So what I'm doing now is a really simple technique where you get a baby wipe and you wipe away the mist or paint from a stencil. Now this will only work to media that is water soluble, so they react to water, because that's what it does. Sorry, baby brain's in full, oh, I can't even think of that word. Full throttle? Yeah, full throttle. We'll go with that one. It's in full throttle at the moment. So I thought it was just a nice little subtle arrow to the background. So now I've got this giant stamp, and I think mine's from Pebbles or Stamping Up, one or the other. It's quite old, and I think I typed hashtag our squad, and I just wanted a bit of spontaneous stamping in the background just to add a little bit of extra something. Now this little box is my favorite box of stamps in the world. These are all my background stamps, and I never bother to mount them to an acrylic block, and I always, usually stamp them in black so I don't bother cleaning them, and it's just really fun to flick through when you just need a bit of added texture to the background. Now if you don't have background stamps, don't fear, you can use so many different things around your house. Let me know in the comment section down below if you'd like me to do a video on some household items that you can stamp with, because I've got a few that I use, mainly in art journaling really, but they can apply for scrapbooking as well, and you'll be surprised as what you can find around your house to stamp with. I might do a scrap stash that day. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see something like that. So added some little diamonds and a little bit of washi. I also added some foam, some fun foam, craft foam, to the back of my picture off camera, just to raise it up a little bit from the background. So splonking that all on, and then a little bit of this washi that's got gold numbers on it. Why? Who knows? It was in my scrap drawer because I had some issues with getting it off the background paper, and it was just bothering me too much, and so I just put it in my scraps drawer because it was really, really annoying me. Oh, the bunnies. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's the cutest little sound. The bunny. Oh, hello. Poppet's up here with us. Yep. Okay. Poppet just jumped on my lap. I'm recording this on the couch, and it must just be wild bunny time. Are you hungry? Why are you so playful right now? I wish you could see them. They're being so cute. So I'm just going through my embellishment little container. I keep this on my desk, and the sad news is that it's reached full capacity, and I'm just trying to make it last as long as I can before I have to cull or sort. I'm just trying to use only embellishments from there. I put on that flower, decided against it, but I did know I wanted to use this BU, and because it is that acetate, I wanted to staple it down, and then I put a tiny bit of glue just to hold the other side, because glue doesn't always like see-through things. It seems to be a bit nicer towards acetate than vellum, but yeah, it's still not the same. So I'm just grabbing basically anything that catches my eye. So this little note to self, I don't know where that came from. I think it was from a Scraptastic kit, maybe from Pink Paisley, some sort of ephemera pack from there, maybe. And then I don't add too many more embellishments. I do a little bit of roller stamping down here. Add a little bit of journaling, and I think this layout's pretty much done. So I really would love to see your take on a layout that has absolutely no pattern papers whatsoever. Please head over to my Facebook group, Scrapaholics Anonymous. The link's always in the description down below, and share your creations over there. I'd love to see what you come up with. So I'm adding my journaling here. It's my last little bit. And yeah, I think I'm almost done. So stay tuned. I know that the classes have been dragging on for so long, but because I've had a pretty rough pregnancy so far, I'm hoping that I'm over the hump. Maybe we'll see. I've just had to have an entire week off school. This video was filmed a little while ago, but I haven't had a chance to voice over it. I'm only doing it today. But I've had a whole week off school due to my kidneys, which have been great friends of mine this week. But yes, so I was planning on doing a scrap stream tomorrow, but I'm not anymore. Because I've got a few more little things for the class to do. So I'm hoping to have a scrap stream Australian, next Sunday, the 13th, which will probably be Saturday for everyone else in the Northern Hemisphere up there. But I promise I will film a video by Tuesday, letting you know if that's going to go ahead. So pencil it in for next Sunday Australian time, which will be your Saturday. I think Saturday afternoon American, Saturday night European. I think that's how I've worked it out. But I will let you know by about next Tuesday if it's a definite, and the class will be released at the scrap stream, and there'll be a little extra discount code, as well as a little extra discount code for the people who subscribe to the newsletter, which hasn't also gone out as well. But yes, I'm very excited. Very excited. It's so good. There are a ridiculous amount of videos in this class, like ridiculous. I've edited the first, I'm about 2/3 of the way through, and there are so many hours and hours and hours of footage. So exciting. All right, well, please give me a thumbs up if you'd like to see some more Scrap Stash Saturday videos, and head over to Scrapaholics Anonymous and share your layouts where, yep, links down below, Adele, yep, we get that. Share your layouts where you use no pattern paper, and I'll see you next time. Bye.